We are in a magic place. This is Cappadocia. Welcome to our new travel series. Today we are in Turkey, in Cappadocia. Right now we're looking over the little town of Göreme, which is one of the most famous towns in here. And we could see I don't know if it's coming on the screen, but we're looking over RGS mountain. Is one of the highest peaks in this region. It's all full of hotels and one of the volcanoes in this area. Okay, we are here at the Göreme Open Air Museum Churches. So this is an open air churches. It's a lot of churches inside. It's just like a campus where they have been educating the Christians or the pastors back in the day about, we're gonna talk about the years he's gonna tell us. He's our tour guide, Mr. Mustafa Uysun. This is his book where we have his explanations, all the churches and frescoes and all the explanations that he has. We got his book and he's gonna sign for us. We're so lucky. Yeah, he can maybe tell us a little bit about it.
This museum, one of the heart of the Cappadocia, because this place is inside of the World Heritage List. This list declared by the UNESCO. Number of the list, this place is 357. One of the best example about the Middle Byzantine art inside of the churches. Just one place is now in the Turkey, because in Istanbul, Hagia Sophia and Kora is closed for the guiding services in that places. For that best explanation about the Middle Byzantine art in Cappadocia, especially in the Göreme Open Air Museum area, it's be one of the best places. This places be in a year many visitor capacities, average 2.3 million visitors come from different parts of the world. But one of the unique area from 4th centuries till the 14th centuries, one of the big monastic and educational places in the Anatolia.
It's like a big campus in Anatolia, in Cappadocia, and this is one of the spots that you have to see if you like history and the history of the early Christianity. And the dates go back to, we talked about, I think it was till
14th century.
14th century, but where does it start from, like 900s?
It's be churches from the best example, 10 between 13th centuries.
Right, so
the churches are somewhere in the Cappadocia, it's be earlier,
900 to 1200 after Christ. So this is one of the churches up in the mountains.
Wait, is this the first church in Turkey?
No.
And what was?
Wow. Look at that. Such an amazing church.
Is this caveman times?
No, after. But still, they had the caves. So, I think according to these holes, probably you see the sunlight.
Okay, I think this is how you go. Yeah, right?
The sunlight just goes to the...
Wait, are these toilets?
I think during the day. No.
Wait, where do we go to the church?
This is the church, so they probably have the seats here. So Mikhail Church, 13th century. We're back in the time, and this is a cave suite. It's made of real stone. We got a very nice view of the castle. We're seeing the castle of Uchisar, which is one of the iconic spots in the area. And we have a very nice view from our room, which feels like a underground, completely graved stones, and a full-size, king-size bed. It looks like we got some kind of like a fireplace. Is that a real chimney? Could be. Got the lighting on the floors. Feels very authentic. A good size of room. Let's check the bathroom. Not too bad, that's good. Good space. But the best thing is just right out of your bed, you got the very nice view of Uchisar Castle, an iconic spot.
korkuyorum. Heyecanlıyım.
Back to the hot balloon. Today my second ride. I did 2 rides in a row. Normally it's really hard to get on one of these because let's say you're staying for 5 days. You might see some cancellations because of the wind. This is just, right now it's July 5th, and this time of the year, sometimes because of the wind, you might see some cancellations, and I see a lot of people who are visiting here may get very upset when they get a cancellation, and it's really hard to find one again once your ride is canceled due to the weather circumstances. You're gonna be kind of like on the substitute list, and let's say your day of reservation is July 5th and you got canceled on July 6th. It's not your turn again because there are people already on July 6th for the next day. So I'm actually one of the lucky ones that I can get 2 rides in 2 days in a row, and looks like we're also gonna make it today. The weather is good, and this is one of the first balloons that is gonna take off. Right now they're preparing it, and yesterday was like an hour ride. It's gonna be the same, depending on the wind. We're gonna be probably about 18 people. Started to take off. Wow. Now we're celebrating our safe landing. Nice champagne.
Ground city is the floor is not like an apartment like this one, but underground cities like this one.
We are in one of the most fascinating underground cities in Derinkuyu, Cappadocia. We'll go through.
Hadi bakalım. Ege, çaktırmadan söyleme direkt, tamam mı?
Turn this
Asistan
way.
reklam olduğunu burada. Hadi ekranı sende kalsın. Etrafa da bakabiliriz. Okay, show these places here. This is one of the tandoori fireplaces for the cooking. This, please show up here. Show up here. This is a ventilation shaft for smoke goes outside. The securities of the underground city is a kitchen used just in the night time. 2 times in a week used for cooking. The rest of the time people ate the cooked meals. Like this type of the places closed by the Turkish government because this tunnel goes to the houses in upper part.
Wow. So let's go to a private house. Oh my
And
god.
now this place is one of very different places. There's a kitchen too actually. Have a look, upper part is the smoky places. And then here is water places come from outside.
Oh my god.
Connecting
And that's
water.
the drain.
Yeah, this time of the big pitos or cube we call in the old name, like a terracotta pots using for collecting of the water. You can go first here. You can just again. Okay, and we can follow this way. Oh, you are here. On the ground, you are going to see holes. They are stand of the big amphoras places. And like this type of the hole, please show the bottom here. Used for food storage still here. And like this type of the terracotta pots used for the storage places. But sometimes that's pots be very bigger size because it's pitos. And here is two used for food storage places again. When the defenders of the underground cities, they are waiting long spears, push the spears, kill the enemies very fastly. Okay.
Wow.
I wonder what they did without sunlight.
No, they use the lamps.
Oh.
Oil lamps.
Oh,
So you see this wheel?
at night?
Probably this was kind of like a door to close it and hide from the enemies.
Grapes taking down from that side actually. Be collecting in these places. Smashed by feet. Make a grape juice, collecting in there.
Wait,
But this place is one of the important. Wine is not be fermented inside of the underground cities. Because during the fermentation, taking out carbon dioxide, it's be poison gas. People will ferment it outside when they becomes wine and store inside of the cool temperature in this area.
Maybe there's like a deeper underground city in the world. Maybe this is not just the only one. Maybe there's a deeper one.
guess this is the only one it's found.
Oh, maybe they can find some in Peru. Oh,
Maybe.
All right. So this is the graves.
Oh, that's sad.
We got some even cemetery in here.
I think the bones would be good.
So this is the church. So like I said, the church and the houses where the royalty would live is all the way down because they are further than the other floors. They're safer. They're safer places, and this looks like a cross, as you could see. You see? This way. So this is the church.
It looks cool, right?
It is cool, yeah. So this is.
I wish they put it in AC so it could be more hot.
Oh, you mean like you're freezing? Okay. So.
My nose is turning to an icicle. A nose-icle.
Look at that. It even goes more. So this is the ventilation shaft.
I wonder if there's a deeper one in blue that they didn't find yet. Because
And I guess
shop.
this is probably for cooking. Yeah, and then this is the end. Let's go.
Here or going back up?
We're going back up. Because I wanted to see the church.
Okay. I wonder how long this tour will be.
How do you like it so far? All right, so this is the Cevizli Bağ Valley in Üçhisar. So all these houses, they have all the Arabic letters. They're like protecting their house from the evil or whatever, kind of like a protection stamp on their house. And we have all the little holes that used for pigeons, because they use the pigeons' poops for like fertilizer in their agricultural purposes. And this is a very nice cafe that we're gonna make a stop on our way back. So this is a house. There's people living in there. Put the flag in. All right, what we're looking at right now is the world's first apartment building. I will ask him the date. What year was this? The apartment building?
Where's the lower part of the places till in 1960s used by the local people.
Until 1960s.
Nearly, 62 years before people used houses in the cave. But
even till
this
1960s.
the early Christian time, like a castle. When is this 10 between 10 centuries used against the Arabic attack.
Wow. So it was even being used till 1960s, and it's used even back in the old Christian times. So this is the caveman's time. This is their home.
Wait, this is caveman?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Ottoman.
No. We are at the Monks Valley. This is one of the places we should be seeing during our trip. And look at this. This is a police station. Yes, I'm not kidding. It's a real police station. In Monks Valley, you see a unique shape of peri bacaları. They shape like mushroom head, and that's what makes them unique. A Cappadocia tour will be never completed without making your own craft ceramic. So we're at the Venice Ceramic and Pottery. So we'll just do our own pots. I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's see. Wow.
This sort of views invented by the Sumerians about 7,500 years ago at Mesopotamia. For cooking or serving, they need something. They started to shape the red clay, which they obtained from the riverbed. In the history, first wheels invented for making potteries, actually,
Wow.
for transportation. As you know, this area is a volcanic area, and there is no farming a lot, and the season is really short for farming. Most of the people work indoors. So when they meet with pottery making, they like it, and most of the family's members started to learn it. And it became a really good income for them. They created really beautiful forms, but also they do some religious ceremonies. And in the ceremonies, they serve wine or grape juices, maybe different kind of juices they can serve to their guests. This form created for the sun goddess. The name was Arena, actually. The middle part, the circle part, represents the sun, of course. Before the ceremonies, they fill it with red wine, little spices they add into that, and then keep it at the outside. When the sun sets, lights pass through from this hole and make the wine special. It blesses the wine. They believe if they drink that sacred wine, sunlight goes into their body and brings health and power also. And serving is on the wrist like this.
Wow.
It's for the normal guest, for your friends. You can serve, you can drink as much as you want, because even when you're drunk, you can't drop the bottle. That's why it's so special, I think. The second technique is for the special guests. To show respect, they can serve the wine like this. But also you can drink from the bottle like this. This is my technique you can use. And piece will be the spout.